Hello, it's April 23rd, 2026. I'm uh just turned 47 and the other day and life is amazing. It's amazing. And I started doing these videos and I just my mom and I were talking about it and I just wanted to I just wanted to help others. If I could just give some hope to anyone struggling with with dark thoughts, just darkness. Uh, that's what I want to do. I know I said in one of my other videos, recent ones, that never did I expect. I really didn't know who would watch these. I didn't know how they'd come across. I didn't know. Um, I just didn't know. I didn't really have a whole lot of expectation. I just uh, put it out there. I didn't put it on any of my. At first, I didn't put it on any of my social media. Um, Too scared of people seeing the vulnerability, people that know me but don't really know me, and my mom convinced me to do it, and it was a little more well received than what I had anticipated, but um, it really wasn't for any of them. I shouldn't say that. I don't know. I don't know what their state of mind is. The fact is, though, and even sometimes of these videos, you'll see in real time. I'm um, IRL in real life, whatever. You'll see though that I have a thought or something, and revelation, something that'll hit, and I'm like, wow. Sometimes I've been affected negatively, sometimes positively. It's just me, It's just me. You're getting a glimpse inside of my head, the way I think, uh, because I actually wrote some stuff out today, so I would remember. Um, but never did I think, never did I think that I would be helped by viewers, people watching this, and just speaking life, words of encouragement. And I'm gonna continue to not use names. Uh, I know people have said, "Oh no, you can use my name." I won't. But I'm blown away that there is a person in Brazil who has come across my videos and has given me some of the messages have just been amazing. They've helped me. I've referred to this person in my last couple videos, and so we've since have exchanged emails and a little more personable, and he's shared stuff with me. I've shared stuff with him, and it's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling that. Here's the thing, though. Years ago, before my dad passed, all that, I did Brazilian Jiu Jitsu for a little while. I had to stop. My daughter and I trained. We still rep moves. We still, roll. If you know, you know. And I'm really impressed with my daughter. Some of the stuff she's retained, and some of the stuff she's kind of just picked up, maybe through me, whatever. Anyways, that's not what this video is about. But I also had reached out to my old pastor years ago. This is years ago. I was looking for missionaries in Brazil because I'd loved the art of jiu-jitsu so much. I was like, man, I want to I want people in Brazil uh to experience the same. I want them to have the same experience. Now, my experience today is a whole lot different than it was then, um with God. Um, I was, you've seen my videos. I'm not gonna go rehash. If you've not, then go back and watch. Um, so that's what this is for. This is about needing each other, and so I'm just thinking how much this guy has helped me. The words he's used, uh, the conversations we've had, and I'm blown away. I'm just blown away. Never did I even imagine, but it's just like God though. I love Brazil. I love uh, I want to learn more about the culture. I want to learn like so. It's very funny how God will orchestrate someone finding my video in Brazil and what? So it's so cool though, and so this thought came when I started these. I didn't know what these were going to look like. I had no idea. I didn't know that I'd get to a point to where I'm comfortable talking like this. That what I'm about to share, uh, you know, I just hope it. I hope it speaks to your heart. I hope it just maybe gives you a different glimpse. And but I was sharing with my new friend how I'm I want to stay on this vulnerable state. I don't want to go back to where I'm building walls, where I'm just holding myself back. But I've found that a lot of people that prior I probably wouldn't have allowed to speak into my life, probably. And yes, you need to be careful. You just don't let anyone speak into your life. But uh, I hold true to that, firm on that, because some people have some out there thinking, and that's contradictory to Scripture. So yes, be careful. But I'm more receptive now. I'm more. This has been really beautiful. So Hezekiah Walker has a song, "I Need You to Survive." Chorus is, "I need you, you need me. We're all a part of God's body. Stand with me, agree with me. I need you to survive." And we live in a world where it's all about me. And but I have grown so much because of messages that have been sent to me. Uh, this guy that we've been talking, um, just a beautiful insight. And I have a really hard time. People closest to me will tell you I am ridiculously hard on myself. I I don't like failing. I don't, and because of that, sometimes I don't even try, and which is awful. But I have I put a lot of restraints on myself out of fear, and so I've been trying to hold on to this vulnerability, trying to embrace it, and because I don't want to become hard again. I don't want. I refuse to let that happen. I just refuse to, and so this world we live in, it's all about me, and I had a situation at work. My team leader, who's also my friend, he jokes about scorched the scorched earth Keith, and because sometimes in the past I have blown up. I snap. Uh, People are preventing me from being able to accomplish what I've set out to do, and I want to just tear them down. And that is scripturally not correct. It's not right. I think what I've learned through this whole thing, through the journey I've had after my dad passing, is I needed people to just give me some grace, just allow me because it was very tough. It was extremely tough. And if if I want grace to be shown grace, I also have to show grace. God, crazy concept, right? What? Um, but no, truth, it is. If you want it yourself, you have got to give it to others. And so the situation at work that just happened, um, I got a little frustrated, but I got frustrated with myself. I got frustrated inwardly, and my wife was talking to me. She's like, "Keith," and I said, "Yeah, no, this is the ceiling. I'm not gonna get any more frustrated than this. It's just I don't know how to handle it." I stepped away, and then I thought, you know what? After some time reflecting, I thought, you know what? I'm gonna. This is all this week, and it's been a week, and but it's been a week of growth as well, and so I reached out to a supervisor and I said, hey, um, is there any way you think you can help me? This is the situation I have. I hate asking for help. I hate it because I feel like I should be able to do everything myself, but the reality is I can't. I can't. So I reached out to him. Then sets up a chain, and things start moving. I was like, whoa. My blood pressure didn't shoot up. I was happy. Things got going, and and today, massive progress happened with my job, and and I'm happy. Everyone else is happy. It I didn't have to blow up, and and the one person that was uh, the one person that uh, was the reason all this stuff happened has been dealt a, a big, just some blows. He's told me this year has been rough, and now I've never had an issue with this person, and but it would have been very easy for the old version of me, the one that I'm trying to just keep buried, and I wanted to become a distant memory. It would have been very easy to be like, dude, you're the one screwing me up. You're the one, and I could have, but I opted to, hey man, everything all right? And as opposed to, hey, you didn't, I did, I didn't start it off with, hey, you didn't do what you said you were gonna do. It was okay. He didn't do it. Why? Is there a reason that maybe something happened? And it was. It was all out of his control. And uh and so okay. And he kept apologizing. I'm sorry I threw you behind. I said, hey man, no worries. We'll get through this. It's not a big deal. It'll get handled. Yes. It resulted in more work for me, but at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. And so I'm sharing this with my wife and my team leader. My wife got the bigger reaction, so I'm going to share that. And, and so I said I was sitting right here. She was right there, and because you can see that, and so I'm sitting there just like I'm talking here. I said, yeah, check this out. So this is what happened, and well, she said, you seem like you're in a better mood than you were earlier. Like, yeah, I got it all situated. Told her what was going on, got a plan, all that. I said the craziest thing though. So I reached out to what I just shared. She was, I don't remember if she was drinking something, eating something, whatever it was. She she like nearly spits out whatever it was, laughing, and she said, "It's as if you had a revelation." I'm like, I did. Like this is not normal for me. This is not what I'm used to. It's not how I normally go about things. So much of my life I've spent just it's me. No, that's not true. Uh, Instances like this. I had no problem steamrolling people. I don't want to be like that. I don't like doing that. Um, and and I came to realization that uh, there's probably been times where I've initiated something just so I could steamroll someone. And that's not good. It's not good for my testimony. It's not good for my soul. It's just not good. So I'm coming to this realization, and I'm a work in progress. Okay, let's just get that straight. I'm a work in progress. I've got many flaws. I promise you, I have many flaws. But scripture tells us, and there's lots of scriptures. I was looking it up because I was like, I want to share some scriptures to back what I'm saying. And Hebrews 13:1 says, "Let brotherly love continue." First Peter 3:8, "Finally, all of you have unity of mind, sympathy, brotherly love, a tender heart, and a humble mind." There's lots of other scriptures. And I've shared it numerous times. Ecclesiastes 4:9 and 10 talks about two being better than one because you're a team. And um, a little off track, but you get the idea. We need each other. We need one another because one of us, sometimes we're going to be down and someone else can help pick us up. And and so it's I really value the conversations I'm having with this individual from Brazil. I love it, and I've been looking forward to his messages. I anticipate he's been looking forward to mine. We've just had a good conversation. We're cut from the same cloth, and it's just really cool. But uh, more than ever, though, with this world, I work with people, and a lot of and you know what? It's not just my work; it's other places. It's just becoming this normal way that people just about me, and there's so much more happiness that can be had. There's so much more peace if you just love others. And scripturally, it tells us to do that. But when I was a kid, I was in elementary school, fourth, fifth grade. This is when music has always been a part of my life. I mean, at a young age, I've already shared this numerous times. I've talked about music so much, but I was in fourth or fifth grade. My music teacher, who I absolutely loved, um, amazing man, and so he played the song from Dionne Warwick. That's what that's what friends are for. And if you've not heard it, it's check it out. It's beautiful. But then there's been other versions of it where um, other artists have collaborated and they'll sing different parts, different verses, whatever, because we all need each other. We need each other, and so even in the secular world, you have a song that was massive, and I don't know when the last cover was of it. I want to say it was in the 2000s. They had redid another version. It's same song, just more people. And I mean, Michael Jackson even did it at one point, and lots of Vince Gill. I mean, it was not just one genre. It was a collaboration of all sorts of genres. They got together to sing. We need each other. And well, that song was "That's What Friends Are For." But in the biblical sense, in the Christian world, especially now, especially today, We need each other. I I could not be who I am today without some of the other people. With a lot of stuff's coming to a lot of stuff's forefront because me and my new friend been talking, and uh, the at the very beginning of this, after my dad passed, our wife took me out, and this woman just saw me hurting, and she just said, "Can I give you a hug?" And she didn't know me, and I very well could have been like, "Get away from me! Who? What?" She knew I was hurting, and she just put on like, "Can I give you a hug?" And that hug, it just meant so much to me, and it just showed me like it's something that it lives rent free up here, and I just walked out of the store. I was bawling. I was just hurting so bad, and it was so fresh, and I don't want to forget that. I don't want to, but I don't want to allow myself to get hard. And so if doing these videos helps me to stay vulnerable, that's what I'm gonna do because this world's crazy. But I want to acknowledge that I need I need the insight from others. Uh I need the words of encouragement just to help keep me moving forward. I almost stopped playing guitar. I was self sabotaging because in my head, going back to that, nah, I can't do this. I can't do it. My new friend, he said, he said Keith, like, he shared stuff, and I was like, he's right. And some other stuff had happened. My mom and I were talking, and I was like, you know what? And then I'd seen a quote or something, and I know I shared this already, but about uh, you you'll never go, you'll never beat fear. I'm paraphrasing. You'll never beat fear if you don't face it and go through it. And I did that on the Easter service, and now we're doing some other stuff, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And some new challenges have come my way, which I love. I love challenges. They they drive me. It gives me something exciting to do. It's like I'm gonna do this, and I love it. I thrive on that stuff, and but the fact remains is that I was having a moment uh, of uncertainty, and I had people or quotes come into my life that, Keith, you got this. You got this. You're fine. Not a big deal. You're gonna get through it. You've already faced the biggest battle you've ever faced. Like this pales in comparison. This is so what you hit a wrong note. You do this. Is that really going to be as difficult as dealing with your dad's passing? No, not even remotely close. And I did. I'd missed the bridge there was something I'd missed, and but I quickly got back on track. No one even noticed, and I did, and probably the worship leader, maybe, I don't know, but he was just probably happy to have a guitar player, and so but I would have missed out on that. But I needed people. I needed like-minded people in my life to help me get through a hurdle, and I want to be the same for other people. But I also have to show grace. I have to be loving. Uh, I have to treat people the way I want to be treated. And and not steamroll. I don't want to be steamrolled. And no one wants to be. So, uh, yeah, life is so good. Life, it's crazy to me to think it's been 2.5 years now since my dad passed. I've changed so much. There's been so many changes in my life, but I absolutely love who I'm becoming. Love it. Until next time.